Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Talk Craps. Um, if you're watching this video when it comes out, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays. Hopefully, you had a special time with family, friends, however it is that you celebrate and get together. Today's video is a little bit more on the expensive side. We've got a $3,000 bankroll. But I wanted to try a strategy that I saw on Waylon's channel. If you guys haven't had a chance to see Waylon's Way Craps, take a look at his channel because he not only is he a funny guy, but he has some great strategies that I like to piggyback off of. So Waylon, this one's for you. I hope I get this right. We are going to be playing all of our numbers. So you've seen a video similar to this in the past that I've done. We'll play all the numbers, and as we hit one of these numbers, we'll turn around and put them on as lays. And what that'll do is guarantee you at least the payout when you hit one of the place bets, and then guarantee you a payout when you hit the 7. So let's see if I get this right. We're not going to have anything on the pass line. We're not going to have anything like that because we are not the shooter. We're relying on somebody else. And then I'll just keep moving the puck on and off to kind of keep track. But everything's, right now, everything is off. And we're going to see where we land. 6-5 yo, not going to help us. 2-1-3, not going to help us. 6-6-12, boxcars, doesn't help. 6-3-9. Okay, so now we're on the 9. Puck is on the 9. Let's see what happens. 6-4-10. So that's going to pay 200. And we're just going to bring this up. We're going to rack this, and we're going to bring that up. How about a 4-1-5? 4-1-5 is going to pay 140. 140. There's 140. We're going to take that in the rack. Bring that up. All right. And as he says, there's another 4-1-5. You cannot lose more than you've already won. And here's a good example. So we won 140, but we're going to lose 100 because we just hit the 5. And we're not going to replace the lay. We're not going to replace the bet. We're just going to leave it as is because we're now ahead by $40 on that particular number. So let's see. 4-1-5 doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. How about a 4-2-6? So that's going to pay 116. And I really appreciate channels like Waylon's and some of you others that are helping me understand the game a little bit more. It helps me understand and develop and try different strategies that you guys see that I would have never thought of. So I appreciate your guys' wisdom and the opportunity that I have to learn from it. That's an 8-6-2-8, easy 8. Let's pay that 116 first. 116, and then we're going to go up. And at this point of the game, we want that 7 to come out. Let's see. 3-1-4, but we'll keep getting paid. That's 200. We'll throw this back up. Man, this thing is making money. I've never gambled at a table where 5-3-8, so we'll get whacked on the 8. Where I've played more than $300. So to play with a $3,000 bankroll, I don't get it. I don't quite get it. So that was a 9. That's gonna pay 140. We're gonna go 150 for 10. Clean up our rack a little bit. Okay. And then we hit the point. This comes up. Our bets are on essentially, right? So our bets are on. If we hit a 7, then that would be the best case scenario. Hey, 617. Look at that. Perfect. So if I remember right, it's going to pay $50 for the 10. It's going to pay 63 for the 9. It's going to pay 76 for the 6, and then 50 for the 4. All right, and then we can take our bets back down. Let's reset and see where we're at. So I started off with $3,000, and we definitely have more than that. Now again, anytime that we have a long enough roll on that shooter, more likely we're going to be making some money. But this is my first time trying this strategy, and so far, I don't want to say I'm hooked with it, but I like it. And I know that the dice can change, and we can hit some PSOs and really lose, but that's okay. That's the risk that we take when we put money out. Look at all these 6s. Let me grab that one. Let's get a point established. 6, 4, 10. All right. So 10 is out. We're going to throw out 600. So this is a great, simple strategy if you have the bankroll for it. Okay, now we hit the point. So that's going to pay 200. We hit the point, that turns off, and now it becomes a lay bet. We'll collect the 200. If we hit a 10 again, that's okay. We made $100. 5, 2, 7 on a come out. The lay bets are not contract bets, but I've usually played them to hit. So like if the 7 were to come out on the come out, they would get paid. But these bets are off. Now, I could be wrong, where if these are on, that means these are on. So that's how we're going to play. So it's off, so we're not going to pay that. All right. A 3, 3, 6. So now we're on the 6, and we'll get going. 6, 5, yo. That doesn't help us any. How about a 6, 2, 8? That's going to pay 116. The other thing that Waylon mentions is that you can use this strategy on any table. That was an 8, so that'll come up. You can use this strategy on bubble craps. You can use this strategy on different levels of the minimum bets on the table. That's going to be 140 or 150 for 10. So it's just a matter of testing it out. And what better way to test it out than on your home craps table, so that you see if it's a strategy that you like, that is maybe easy to remember. 213. That is maybe easy to remember. Okay, so we've got a 5, 2, 7. So we're going to lose these bets. That's 300 that we're losing. And then we're getting $50 for the 10, $76 for the 8, and 63, 50, $63 for the 5. We'll bring our lays back down. We'll take our earnings to the rack. Man, I'm gonna have to trade some money in. Let's see, is that 500? That's 500. So there's 5. Probably do another one. Yep, that's another 5. Hey, we're at over 4,000. We are at over 4,000. Huh. This is pretty good. Props to Waylon on this. I'll probably have a link to his channel on my description. That way you guys can go check him out if you haven't had a chance to. But I'm sure you guys have, because he's been around for a minute. And I've been watching him way before I started this channel. Really good guy, so go check him out. Let's do it again. Let me get a new set of dice. New shooter coming out. I wonder what that would look like on a smaller denomination. Obviously, the math is going to be smaller than where it's at, but it should be very similar in different denominations. And maybe I'll try it. I'll have to take down some notes as to what the payout happen, like when the payout happens. Maybe I can try it with a $25 out instead of 100. So let's see. Ooh, 0.7 out. So that right there is going to kill you. That's a $600 loss. I'm glad it came out because I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. Jeez, my dog's having the zoomies right now. Having a grand old time. All right, let's come back out again. Let's come back out again. Let's see what happens. We can't PSO twice, right? There's a 4, 314. We don't want to jinx it. Let's see. 336. Okay, that's 116. 116. That'll come up. How about a 527? Ouch. So that one hurt again. That one's going to get 76 for that. Just rack it. Just rack it. Lose this, and this is ours. So what did I have? 3,000. So we're still above the $3,000 mark. So we're still in profit. Oh, the other thing that he mentions is if you are down in profit, then you can level up to the next level. Just like all, you can ladder up, ladder down, but I would caution you on that, even if you are down just a little bit, because that PSO would really hurt, especially when you've got, that's a 437, especially when you have double the money out there. So 639, we're out on the 9. So a little caution warning there for you, but overall, pretty simple, easy strategy to remember. 415, that's 150 for 10. All right, seems like the dog's calmed down now. 5 comes up. It's a 5 again, so we'll lose that. But again, we made $40 on that number, not on the not yet on the shooter, but on the number. 6 4 10. That'll pay 200. That'll come up. Let's see. 314. That'll pay another 200. All right. 112 doesn't help. And a 527 out. So we'll just get paid 100 for both of those. All right. We're still above 3. So we're still in profit even after those short rolls. Give it a couple more rolls and see what happens. We'll pick up the hard 8 this time. Let's get a point established. 639. Okay. We're going to go 100 everywhere. Uh, 112 doesn't help. 549, so we hit the point. First, let's pick up the 150 for 10. Turn that off. This becomes now a lay bet. 314, we're on the 4. So our bets are off. Now they're on. Back to back, 2 hard 4. So the putt comes off. This becomes a lay. It gets paid 200. Love it. Get a point out there. We're on the 10. I don't mind following another 6-4-10. Let's get another one. Back to back. We got a 5, 325. That'll pay 150 for 10. We'll just rack that. Becomes a lay. 639. We'll get whacked on that 9. Still coming out. 516. That'll pay 116. And the 6 becomes a lay. We've got 3 lays against our 2. 549. Nothing happens. We're not replacing if that number's come off. 6 midnight. 415. Okay, we'll get whacked on the 5. I don't mind 7 out right now, but if I can get an 8, 516, because we're losing all of our lay bets right now. We made money on the lay bets. 2, that's a 1-1. 2. How about a 3-2-5? Nothing. We need a 10 or an 8. How about a yo? Right after a yo, guess what comes? A 10 point hit. So we get 200 before we 7 out. That would be great. Puck is off. Now at this point, I would say turn your bets on no matter what. Because if a 7 hits, this will get paid $50. We'll lose 100. If an 8 hits, then we'll get paid. So bets are on. Make sure you tell the dealer that your bets are on. 426, point is 6. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. 628. All right. That's 116. We'll get that. And now it becomes a lay. And now we're just waiting to get paid. Let's get that 7. 6-4-10. Let's hopefully get the 7 before all of our lays come down. 6-2-8. Can we get at least $50? And we're not. 314. So we don't get anything on that. I don't think I saw that. I mean, really, at this point, you're just waiting for the 7 out. 112. 639. So you're not doing anything else other than waiting for that 7. So anytime you want to reset, that's a 6. Okay, I guess essentially that's kind of like a reset. We hit the point. So let's come back out. Or is the 7 now going to show? Let's find out. I'm going to put our money back out since the puck is off. Same shooter. 213 doesn't help. 6-4-10. Okay, we're on the 10. 112 doesn't help. 213 doesn't help. 336. 116. We'll rack that. Ooh, snake eyes. 628. That's another 116. Let's go. Let's bring out more red. Okay, 116. That was the 8. 437. We knew that was going to happen sooner or later. We lose that. We're going to get paid 76 for both. So that's what, 152? 152. And we'll take our layback. All right. Let's count it up and see where we're at. Hopefully you had a good chance to observe what this strategy can do and how you can benefit from it. That's 5. We're gonna. That's 15. Hold on 1 second. So now we've got that's another 100. 300. All right, as we're cashing in our change. Okay, that's 2,000. Oh, 20. That's 39. 39.24. 39.24. So we made $924 on playing that strategy. And I think if we would have played it one more time, we probably can make out at least another, I don't know, maybe another couple hundred. We're about 23 minutes into the video. Let's just do one more. We're gonna do one more and see if we can get more than the 39 we had. Not necessarily to be greedy, but to see, it's to be greedy. I want to see if I can get more money. 527 on the come out. Want to get that out of the way. 628. All right, so we're on the 8. And then let's go. 628, we hit the point. We'll get paid 116. Okay. This looks good. All right, let's see. We got our next one. We're now on the 4. 617 out. Oh, that's what happens when you try to be greedy. 76. And you end up losing that. All right. We're not down, but I'm going to try to double it and see what happens. We'll just use the same dice. Why not? How about a 325? We got a lot of money out there. 325. So that's going to pay 280. 275.80. We'll lay that. 639. That'll pay again 280. Or let's go 300 for 20. 20, not 25. And then we'll lay that. Okay. 617. I think we took a hit again because we probably need a third hit on something like that. So 50, 63, 126. That's 252. 252. Oh, my math might be off. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But 252 will get paid there. So we didn't get ahead on that one. Probably because we only got 2 hits. That's probably what it is. Okay, let's get another point. 628. All right, 639. It's going to pay 275, 280. Oh, 280. And now we're on the lay. How about a 527? Oh, so that is so that's what hurts. 63, 120, 126. 126 on the lay. So that's where the gap is. That's where that hole is. $3 more $100. I mean, now we're at even with 3,000. We can't end on even. Come on. We can't end on even. We were at 3,900 and now we're at 3,000. That can't happen. 6, 4, 10. Okay, let's get a different outcome here. 6, 5, yo. 6, 6, 12. We're wasting our rolls. 5, 3, 8. 116. That's 232. 2, 25, 32. Okay. And that becomes now a lay bet. 224. 200 is going to pay 400. I feel good about this one so far. 400. Okay. How about 314? We lose our lay. We're not replacing the lay. 224. Good thing we didn't replace the lay. Can we get a 10? 549. Close enough. That'll pay 280. 275, 280. Okay. That turns into a lay. 336. That's 232. 225, 32. And it becomes a lay. Snake eyes. Okay, we're calling it snake eyes. Here we go. 527. Never been so excited to get paid out on a 7. So let's see, 63, that's 120, 126. 126 for that. And then 76 and 76. 152. 150, 150, 304. 305 for one. That's the payout. Let's rack all this back up. Oh man, I think I'm so close. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it though. So hopefully you had a chance to understand the strategy. It's 10. When you hit the bet numbers, when you hit your place bets, you turn them into lays. I don't know how else to explain that. And when you do that, this is your outcome. It's 200. Oh, I think we're going to be short again. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just count it out. Okay. I think we did it. Yep. So we've got $4,008. $4,008 on $3,000 bankroll. We came up 1,000. So that's a pretty good win. This thing comes back very strong. It looks like it is something you need to have a lot of money for, but maybe in the next video, or as I keep playing this out, I'll try it with smaller denominations that are maybe more manageable for an average beginner craps player like myself to play. I just wanted to throw this out there while it was hot and fresh on my mind to see if it was something that maybe would interest you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a festive New Year. We'll see you.